Very last thing that I want is for my husband to yell at me and tell me how stupid I was. I know I was stupid. I almost drowned out there. Didn't you see me? So for him to be yelling at her, I'm like, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Nikisha Bond, and we're continuing being nosy, going through the Am I the A-hole Reddit thread. But we're not just being nosy, okay? I'm offering some good advice if you hang out to the end. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you stumbled upon this channel and decided to join us today. And if you're coming back, welcome back. It is so good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get into this mess. Look at me. I'm a rapper now. Am I the a-hole for yelling at my wife after she almost drowned because of her own stupidity? Bruh, that is a very, very aggressive title. Hi, I, 26-year-old male, have known my wife, 25-year-old female, for 7 years. I love and respect her very much, but sometimes I get frustrated at her not thinking in times of an emergency. I know she really hates it when I raise my voice. She's had a tough childhood, so I'm careful about never screaming, and that's why this is a big deal. Recently, we went on a hiking trip for one of our friends' 23-year-old female birthday, and there was a waterfall at the destination. We had been sitting with our legs in the water, and some of the friends, the birthday friend included, had been swimming, etc. When we were done and everyone was packing their things, the birthday friend realized that she had lost her very nice earrings in the water. She's a good swimmer, so she was going underwater to look for it. This is the waterfall with currents, and I told them it was just an earring, so no point in looking for it. This is when things got scary. I thought the friend was already being stupid, but I didn't want to say anything, and my wife forgot her towel, so I dried off to get her things away from the waterfall and the group. The next second, I heard the friend scream really loudly. I turned around, and by that time, my wife had already jumped into the waterfall and was moving to where the friend was. But my wife doesn't know how to swim, so she was just walking into deeper and deeper water while the friend was screaming. By the time she reached her friend, she could barely keep her head above the water, and she's tall for a woman, and couldn't properly breathe. Two of their friends who were close by pulled both of them out soon enough, but for me, I literally thought my wife was going to drown. She could barely breathe, and I am very angry. Turns out that friend was only yelling because she cut her leg against a sharp rock, and that made me even more angry. Interesting. When they got out of the water, I couldn't stop myself from just screaming at my wife, who was already traumatized from the drowning, and she started crying because of me. Now she's gone to stay with a friend for a sleepover, as it was planned, but she hasn't texted me once and didn't speak to me on the hike down. Her friends have all told me that I was an a-hole for making her cry after she did something brave, but I think it was stupid. What would she have done? She can't swim, so they both would have drowned anyway. I respect my wife for her kindness, but I think it was really stupid and careless of her to do something like this. Am I the a-hole? So what's interesting about this one is that people actually dubbed him not the a-hole. Now listen, I don't read the comments, so I don't know what they were saying, but I disagree. That is very traumatizing. If you've gone through something like almost drowning because you thought you were going to be saving your friend, and then ta-da, you realize like, no, I'm actually getting myself into trouble. But then, you get rescued, everybody's okay, and now your husband is screaming at you? Like, that's crazy. Now, the reason why I say that he's the a-hole is because I didn't grow up in a family where men yelled at women. They just didn't. If my dad ever got angry, it was like a little scowl right here. And that's how you knew my dad was angry, and you knew to get your stuff together, whatever that was. So I just never had men yelling at me. And so to think of me being in a traumatizing situation, the very last thing that I want is for my husband to yell at me and tell me how stupid I was. I know I was stupid. I almost drowned out there. Didn't you see me? So for him to be yelling at her, I'm like, wow, that is traumatizing. And you are the a-hole. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the comments said. You know what? Let's go take a look. Okay. Because I don't know how they labeled him as not the a-hole, but maybe I'm missing something. Some people said not the a-hole. Humans yell for all sorts of reasons, for a warning, for expressive shock. Can't get over the mindset of his wife, the golden rules, the very first rule of emergencies, that people should not get into harm's way. Well, I guess that's true. Just kind of skimmed through the comments, and a lot of people are saying that the wife is really the issue because she put herself in a dangerous situation. I mean, yeah, she is. But like, once you get everybody and they're all saved, why are you screaming at me after we're all saved? You couldn't just be like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the value of screaming at people. But again, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't have men screaming at me, so that would be traumatizing to me. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the wife was too careless and she deserved to get a lashing when I still don't agree with that. I don't agree she deserved to get a lashing just because she tried to be heroic and save a friend. She probably thought I'm the only one here and the water's not too deep. She had been playing in the water. Yeah, I'm not saying that the wife should have gone in there, but the wife didn't write this. The husband did. So you're asking me if the husband is the a-hole. Nikisha Bond is saying the husband is the a-hole. I could be wrong though. So if I'm wrong, leave it in the comments and we'll go from there. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe. If you haven't already, guess what? We hit 200 subscribers, you guys. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that. Like, wow, 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 wow. I know for some people that might not seem like a lot, but that for me, like, wow, that's such a big deal. So make sure that you share this with a friend because I don't know. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't put yourself in a dangerous way, but when you do you deserve to get yelled at? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, bye.